welcome to this week's episode of Actively Autistic. Today I have a new friend of mine with me. Her name is Nicole, and we
Hello.
will be talking about stim toys and noise canceling headphones. Would you like to tell us a little bit more about yourself?
I guess hi guys, I'm Nicole, like the meme. Uh, so I have a late autism diagnosis, so around half a year ago, and I kind of fell into it because I watched a YouTube video about women with autism, and then I was like, whoa, I really have a lot of these symptoms they're talking about. So I never thought I had autism before that. Then I went to like look at the symptoms and stuff. And I was like, well, that's me. So then I went to get a diagnosis. Oh, and I live in the Netherlands, by the way. I'm not a native speaker. Maybe you already heard that.
Was it easy for you to get diagnosed, by the way?
It was pretty easy. Yeah, I went to my GP, and then I was kind of like, well, I kind of suspect I have autism. And then he wanted to send me to a psychologist first because he was like, I can send you directly to someone who will look if you have autism, but he said I would rather send you to a psychologist for a wider, um, how do you say it, a wider check. So if you have something else that is not autism, then she will pick it up. And so, but she was like, well, I agree after like 2 sessions, I believe. And then she sent me to the right uh, institute.
Man, I wish it were that easy for me.
I, it's really easy. Or I mean, it's really easy. It's relatively easy here in the Netherlands, especially if you're above 18. You can just go and ask, like, I kind of want to test this.
That's amazing. I know this is a bit off topic, but I kind of
That's
wish that we had that here. Um,
I can imagine. I don't know how it is in America.
yeah, actually, autism is more commonly diagnosed in children, and it's the adults who initiate it. But when you become an adult and want to get tested for autism, there's a lot of roadblocks that you have to kind of get through, and you kind of have to really fight to get diagnosed.
That's sad. Here in the Netherlands, it's also commonly children that get diagnosed because, like, the parents pick it up early, or someone at school would pick it up early, and they would say, "Well, you might want to get it checked." And so it's mostly children. But the person who diagnosed me actually told me that she had a client who was 60, a woman in her 60s that was getting diagnosed with autism as well. Because I asked her if it's like, am I really late? And she was like, no. There are people who are much later than you in their diagnosis.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, 60 years. You've walked around on this earth for 60 years with autism and you never knew.
I can't imagine. I
Yeah.
mean, I was, I was, let's see. When I first suspected I had autism, I was 15. Because I was writing a paper. I was writing a research paper for the psychology class that I was taking in high school.
Hmm.
And I read a lot of the symptoms and everything, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah. The exact same, like, whoa, this
Yeah.
is me. Somebody is describing exactly how I am.
Yes. And like, I never fit in with anybody else, like, ever. And so, like, reading everything and seeing a lot of the similarities, I was like, these, I think, are my people. I think I can
Yeah,
finally fit in here.
I found my people. I can
Yep.
finally go home. But
Um,
that's actually what it feels like. It's like, wow, I finally found people who understand that you get tired after social gatherings.
yes.
That's just how it is. And other people would just be like, why would you stay home? I would be like, I'm just tired and I just don't want to go, and they're like, wow, that's weird.
Yep,
And
I
now
get
I'm
that a
like,
lot.
nope, it's not, well, it's weird. It's weird in its own right.
Man, yeah. I'm also that's kind of what I'm also hoping for, something like kind of like my podcast and like the other social media platforms that I have. I want to see if I can like kind of help change the way our medical system works and our education system works.
Yeah, I think it always starts with the people. Like you have to inspire people to change, and I think especially like a podcast or teachers or like people who can speak to younger generations who will then in a few years be old enough to change the system.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way to go because changing grown-ups' minds is just really hard.
Oh my goodness. You want to talk about stubborn?
Stubbornness. And they say we're stubborn. No, no, we're not stubborn.
Yes. Yes, that is 100%. I agree.
I do agree that I'm stubborn. It runs in the family.
Yep, we had to learn it
it,
from
has,
somewhere.
it has nothing to do with autism. It just runs in the family. But I think, especially with me getting my late diagnosis, I fell into like a group of people that I didn't know. Like, I mean, I related a lot with them, but I didn't know like how to call people with autism. Like some people will say, "Oh, a person with autism," or "an autistic person," or I don't know what the right terms are. So people, please don't get mad. But like especially like YouTube videos or internet can help you find things like stimming toys, stuff you didn't know even existed for adults, because you see fidget spinners and you're thinking about like 6 and 7 year olds running around with fidget spinners on their nose. But
Yes.
it can actually really help concentrate. Like for example, I'm always fidgeting with something. So I don't really have stimming toys, but I can really get the appeal of it.
Yes. And um you actually just reminded me of something that I'm also looking up on uh my orders, my old orders from Amazon, because I use Amazon for like everything now. Um pardon
No, you're gonna make me yawn.
me. Ha 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 ha. My plan is working.
They really they tested this in autistic children, and they say that they didn't yawn as much as other as normal quote unquote children.
Really?
Yeah, because they don't really pick up on the yawning signs and stuff like that. They don't mimic as much. So
The
it's really
mirror
fun.
neurons don't.
Don't work.
Oh, weird. I never thought about looking at that.
Yeah, it's I don't know if it's proven a lot, but I saw a study where they did that.
That is something. Oh my goodness.
And they
Um,
also see like they uh, look more at people's mouths instead of their eyes when they're talking and stuff.
that makes a lot of sense.
I always look at people's mouths, and now I just realized that I did that.
I look at
Or their
people's.
nose.
Yeah, I look at the nose and like in between the eyebrows just so that way I don't have to look them in the eyes, because
Yeah,
especially I don't know how universal this is, but if you don't really look at a person like in their eyes, it's unprofessional and it can be considered rude.
yeah. I think that's universal. I my boyfriend sometimes says, "Why do you always keep looking in one eye after the other?"
I
He
do that
says I
too.
he says I keep switching between the eyes, and he's like, just look me in the eyes. I'm like, I'm trying. but I but I never realized that I switch eyes. until you said that to me. And I was like, whoa.
I always wondered if people could tell if I was looking at one eye or the other.
Yeah, and now I wonder too, because he said that to me. I was like, oh my god, how many people notice this?
Oh boy, well, I just got anxiety.
Oop, well, I already had that. Fine.
Also true.
Another thing stimming toys can help with anxiety.
This is true. Um, I got a package of, it's called the Sensory Fidget Toys Bundle, DNA stress relief balls with fidget hand toys for anxiety kids and adults, calming toys for ADHD, autism, anxiety. And these things are so fun to play with, and they help so much.
That's
Um,
nice.
yeah, it was amazing. I think I'll actually post a link to this too when I publish this podcast, but
Yeah, I think you should put it in this. Is it? Is
it's
there a
in the
description?
script. Yeah.
Yeah. I was.
Um,
I wanted to say put it in the description. It was not YouTube.
um, but it's really fun to like kind of play with, and there are also like, do you ever get the urge to bite something or need to like have it in your mouth in a specific way or anything?
I guess not, but I'm like a really extensive skin. How do you say that? Peeler,
Oh yeah.
scratcher. So I guess you could say I do that with my nails, but I
Mhm.
don't bite them off to the point where they are like bleeding or stuff like that. So I'm really happy with that.
Oh.
Like people, I have seen people who maybe are not autistic, but they are really heavy nail biters, and then like the cushions like on your fingertips, they will just swell and just oh, it looks so gross.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
sorry, people, if you have this. I'm sorry.
My boyfriend bites all the way down as far as he can go on his nails,
Yeah,
but not enough to make him bleed.
yeah, that's if you just go as far as you can go, like, or you can see just a little bit of white left, I think you're in the clear.
Yeah. um
Yeah, I've seen people just chow them down till nothing. I was like, what?
oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. We had one girl. It's like she was. I mean, that has nothing to do with it, but she was extremely like pretty and well. She took care of herself like really well, and but then her nails were just like so small because she was chewing on them, and I was like, oh, that must hurt. Like that must be painful.
I can't I can't think of that. That gives me pain in my hands and throughout my
Yeah,
body. I get like those chills and
but also thing when you use stinters, you can't chew on your nails because you need your hands.
oh, that's true. I actually never thought of that. And there's also sensory chew necklaces too.
Yeah, I've heard about those. I don't have the chewing thing, maybe because I have an extreme fear that all my teeth will fall out. So I just don't like things in my mouth for very long.
That's fair. I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, I just dream about it a lot.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I
Yep.
dream about it a lot, like my teeth will all fall out or they're loose in my mouth, and then I just wake up and I'm panicking.
I hate those dreams.
I have
And then
them
it makes me
so
brush
often.
so much more too.
It makes me brush so much more, yeah. Because I'm afraid they will fall out. I'm like, I'm sorry, Dad.
Yes.
I will floss every day now.
We I don't know if like, I mean, it's probably universal, but like people who believe in like signs about your dreams and stuff like that. Um
Yeah, I think it's your brain just processing. I
yeah.
also have really busy dreams because my brain's just trying to figure out everything that happened during the day. So my dreams are like extremely busy.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. And can you believe that something like teeth falling out or being chased actually promotes to like anxiety and being afraid and stuff like that? It's crazy.
Yeah,
Flying.
because I think, oh, flying. Oh no, I
Flying
don't.
is empowerment, actually.
That's why I never fly in my dreams. I always fall.
I can make myself fly.
Oh, that's so nice. With the lucid
Yes.
dreaming, right?
Yep.
That's so nice. I sometimes have lucid dreaming, but that's when before I go to sleep, I just really, really think about fantasy worlds or universes, and then I just dream about them. But
Oh,
it just happens. It's not really
I
lucid
wish I
dreaming
could do
because
that.
if you like maybe you can try it because if you can lucid dream, I believe you can also do this. It's just before you go to bed, like really think of something like maybe for example a mountain or a beautiful forest and just think about the really detailed things like what do the leaves look like in the sun and stuff like that. And if you're a really visual thinker that also helps. And then when you go to sleep you sometimes just dream about that place, which is really nice.
That sounds amazing. My dreams repeat every year, so I can have the same dream that I had last year or a couple of years
Yeah,
ago.
I have to, don't know why. It's actually really weird now that I think about it.
Isn't it though?
Yeah, because it's like your brain's processing the day, so why is the day the same? It's weird.
I'm gonna need
Yeah,
to look into
sometimes you have
that.
like reoccurring dreams.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, what's happening? And you get that weird deja vu, like I have dreamt this before.
Yes. Yes. And then like I know that I've dreamt it before, so that's where my lucid dreaming comes in, and then it's like, okay, this is what we need to do in order for
We're
this
gonna
dream
do
to be
this again.
successful. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's nice. You can actually like go back, like, oh, we need to redo this. This didn't go well.
Yep, pretty much. Or, oh, you need to be careful of this because this is going to happen. Like I just recently had a dream uh with my boyfriend and I in it, and I was like, okay, this is what's going to happen, so we're going to need to fly higher in order to not get caught by that, or we're going to have to hurry up and do this, but something is going to come out and attack us, so we need to be ready for that. And
That's so cool.
oh my gosh, it was something.
That's so cool. I'm kind of jealous of that. Kind of wish I could have lucid dreaming. My dreams are just like a clusterfuck of everything. Can I curse? Actually, can I curse?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Okay. I want I one time had a dream about zombies playing basketball in zero gravity.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it wasn't because I was trying to get away from the zombies and I was also in zero gravity.
Okay, that part sucks.
And that part sucks, but like my dreams will get that weird. And I can do nothing about it.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh.
But since my mind is really like busy, like a lot of stim toys don't really work for me because like my mind's not there.
Mhm.
So I mostly use a Rubik's Cube to also keep my mind busy while I'm doing it. So like when I get really stressed, I jumble my Rubik's Cube and then I just takes me around 2 minutes to like solve it again. So in those 2 minutes, the only thing I can focus on is the Rubik's Cube, and then kind of calms me down to like reassess where we were and what we were doing.
That is amazing. I can't solve a Rubik's Cube for the life of me.
Yeah, there are some like videos make it seem really hard, but sometimes you find a video that's just right. And I just it's like a sequence that always kind of works. It's in parts. So it's like, oh, first you make a cross on the top side, and then you put in the corners, and but it works like for every Rubik's cube. But I had to get like a silent one, so I'm not even sure if the mic will pick up on this. This is the sound it makes.
I like
It's
that
almost,
noise. I can hear
yeah,
that.
it's a nice noise, but I can like this was my other one, and this one's horrible. It was just this is just like the noise was bothering me so much. So I got myself a Christmas present. So I got a silent one, which I can also use in like a train without everybody noticing what I'm doing.
Oh, heck yeah. Um, there's a ball in the toy bundle that I bought from Amazon, and
Mm-hmm.
it basically has like different colors on it. I can even send you a picture so you know what I'm talking about. Um,
I can get the inside info here, folks.
yeah. But it just has so it has one
Oh
empty
yeah.
circle, and then you push the balls into their designated colors. Um,
Oh yeah, that's also a thing where you have to
you just cut
like
out a little bit.
oh that happens. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
So it's I was saying that like this is also a thing where you actually have to look at it and actually like think about what you're doing,
Yes. And
which also works.
it is so amazing. My boyfriend just cuz like after I'm done solving it, I'll give it back to him and he'll mix it up for me and then I'll
Yeah,
solve
I
it.
always give my Rubik's Cube to my boyfriend, like jumble it up.
Exactly. And I can solve this in 2 minutes and it's just like boop 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 boop. It's
Yeah,
so
and then
much
it's like
fun.
2 minutes of stress relieving because you're just doing something else with your brain.
Exactly. Yeah.
Very
So,
nice.
I can also put in links for the sensory chew necklaces as well. Um,
Yeah, I guess I think you can put in a link for everything we talked about for if people don't know about it yet.
yes. And um actually the only place that I personally know where to find them is on Amazon.
Amazon is available for, I think. I can order off Amazon, so
So that's helpful.
that's helpful. We have a German Amazon as well, so I don't know about like actually like really different types of the world. Like I don't know if India has an Amazon, but
There's a German Amazon?
yeah, there's a German Amazon.
I know
There's
this
a
sounds really silly, but what does that look like?
this is just Amazon, but in
It's just
German.
Amazon but in German.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, maybe I'll look if I can send you the link.
Okay. I'm so excited. Um
Yeah, this. So you use Amazon.com,
Mhm.
and we use at the end of our uh, URLs. We use .nl for the Netherlands.
Oh.
So this one is .de for Deutschland, which is Germany.
Oh my gosh.
So I think you can just about every website that has like an international thing, you can just put the dot and then whatever that country's.
Your guys' bestsellers are so much different than ours. This is amazing.
I
Oh
love how
my
they're still
goodness.
called bestsellers.
Yes, thankfully some of it is still in English for me to read.
Alle categorieën, ja, all categories.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh, this has so much Which
Oh,
cool.
you can see it in the top when you choose like your language. You can do English, Nederlands, which is Dutch, Polski, which is Polish,
Oh my
Polish,
gosh. For
Turkish.
for mine, the language settings, I have two language settings, which is English and Spanish, and that's it.
Oh no, I don't have Spanish. Oh, I can choose more information. Oh, well, that didn't give me more information.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I am so happy.
So I think if I want to buy something on Amazon, it goes like via Amazon Germany. Because
I'm
I
just
don't
looking at
think we
the.
have an Amazon.nl. Do we?
You do.
Yeah,
I just
yeah, we
typed it in.
do. Yeah, we do.
Oh my gosh, you have Diary of the Wimpy Kid books as a bestseller. That's amazing. I love Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
Nice.
You just like opened a whole new world for me.
It works with Wikipedia as well.
Oh, that's awesome. It's so different. Guys, to those people listening, go
I'm
check out
sorry.
these sites. It's so cool.
Yeah, we sometimes make fun of Americans because they don't realize that there's a whole world out there with stuff that is different. But I guess that kind of comes with being in such a big country because like
Mhm.
almost everybody you speak is from America. There's like a high chance that they're from America.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I feel so sad that like there's this entire world that I would love to learn about, but I feel so limited to what I can learn about.
Yeah, I guess you can learn a lot about the Netherlands. There are a lot of stereotypes though.
Yeah, that way, see, I made a friend with someone in the Netherlands, and now I can get the real stuff and not the stereotypes.
I'm gonna blow your mind.
Yay!
We chocolate sprinkles on our bread as a breakfast.
I wish you just saw my facial expression right now. I'm like, what?
Yep. It has a nice word. It's called hagelslag.
I feel like I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that.
No, they just don't. But it's basically chocolate sprinkles.
That's
Like I think the one thing people know about the Netherlands is like the caramel, like the I think you guys call it like stroopwafels. Waffle. It's like, do you know this? I'm not sure. Like if people know something about the Netherlands, they know like about this. It's a biscuit or cookie, I guess. Yeah. Can I have the picture? Like it's basically a biscuit with caramel in the middle. That's Amazon. I just sent you the link again. Come on, Discord, you can do this. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, those are like
I don't know what you guys call it.
they look like wafers, like
Yeah, they're
waffle
like
wafers.
wafers, yeah.
That looks
You
good.
see that the word waffle is almost the same.
Yeah,
Or is it? Yeah.
it's just missing an F, I think.
Yeah, it's just missing an F. You guys just added an F.
Oh, if I order from your Amazon, does that mean I can get something over here? Or do I have to go through my Amazon?
I don't think you can order from my Amazon and then get it shipped to America. I don't think that's how that works.
I think I think I'm gonna buy some of your sweets because this stroopwafel looks really good.
Do not try the licorice. You
Oh,
will hate it.
gross.
Yeah, the thing is, like licorice is like one of the main candies in the Netherlands.
Really?
I love licorice. I grew up on licorice. Yeah, these are the chocolate sprinkles I was talking about. We're extremely off topic, but I don't mind.
I'm okay with this off topic. Everybody, here's an educational lesson too. Oh my
About the
gosh.
Netherlands.
Oh my goodness. Is,
Yes.
I'm so curious now. Oh my gosh. I'm so
It's just so
curious.
amazing how things that are so normal in one country can be so weird in another.
Yeah.
So I mean, you guys eat pancakes for breakfast? I've never had pancakes for breakfast.
Really?
I've had it for dinner, but not for breakfast.
We can have those for dinner too. Hee
Well, people have pancakes for breakfast if they are left over from dinner.
Oh.
I think people can make pancakes in it. People probably sometimes eat pancakes as breakfast. But our pancakes are really different. We
Really?
don't have the fluffy, thick pancakes. Or our pancakes are more like the crepe from France,
Uh-huh.
but it's like an in between. They're a little bit thicker.
Ooh.
So we have like I believe it's called Pancakes. It's in Amsterdam, and it's a restaurant where you can order either American pancakes or Dutch pancakes. So they're
I
like a really different thing.
I cannot wait to travel. I am so going to the Netherlands.
Hit me up when you get there.
I will. Oh my gosh. Yes. Um I'm also curious about what it's like to kind of move there because I would like to move away from the United States and go to
Well,
Europe.
yeah, I think people are really accepting, especially in the whoa, that didn't go well. In the Netherlands, like people are really tolerant. Like people just don't really care as long as you just work there.
I'm
And
okay with
people
that.
really appreciate it if you try their language. But if it doesn't work, almost everybody knows English.
I'll keep that in mind. I think I know where I want to move now.
In the Netherlands, I
Yes.
need chocolate sprinkles for breakfast every day.
I would be so down for that.
It's just you take a piece of bread and you just put chocolate sprinkles on it, and that's breakfast.
I'm gonna have to try that here, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be the same.
No, no, it's probably not. Because I think Dutch chocolate is also again different.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I believe like Belgium has like really good quality chocolate, and we got a bit from that.
I'm gonna have to. I have some stuff I need to do now for this.
I need to figure out how to move to the Netherlands.
Yes. After I graduate, I am so going there.
Nice.
Um,
Just
so
thinking if I know other fun stuff. But let's stay on topic. Let's get back on topic.
yes, good point. Um, I hope everybody enjoyed that because I'm not editing this out. This is gold.
That's sidetracked.
I was actually going to ask you, do you, because I know we messaged back and forth on Reddit as well, and I don't remember what you told me your headphones are. Because we're also going to be talking about noise canceling headphones.
Yes. So I've had my noise, I think, a few months now, and I just absolutely use them every day. I'm gonna look up the model. just, yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, so they're from Sony, and it's the WH, and then a dash, and then H900N. Why do they have such difficult names?
I wish I knew.
I'm
Okay.
gonna look if I can find a website which is also available to you.
Uh,
Do you guys have Bol.com? You don't, right?
I don't think so, but I would be glad
Because
to receive that link.
it's called .com, so I was thinking it would be international, but I don't think it is. I'm just gonna send you this link. Oh god, it's on Dutch. Can I fix this? Maybe if I set it to English, the link will be English. There's not even an option. It's for me. It's now translated to English, but I don't know how good it is. But now you can at least look it up
Thank you.
and find a American website that has this one. And so it's a lot more expensive here than what I got it for.
Okay.
So I got it for 140 euros. I will uh, see what it is in dollars.
This looks
That
like our
is
website on Best Buy.
$155.
Wow, that's definitely a price.
Yeah, and in like the category noise canceling, these were like almost the least expensive ones. So I was kind of doubting. I was like, do I want to put this much money or spend this much money on headphones? But now that I use them every day, I'm like, yes, this was a good choice.
That does look amazing. Yeah. Let's see. I also was told about other noise canceling headphones as well called JBL, and I will
Yeah,
send you the link for my Amazon.
nice.
But excuse me.
Oh,
Um
I just immediately wanted to tell you why we but that would be a sidetrack again. And
um
I don't know. Are you like a Christian? Yeah, you are, right? Or were or
I
up to be?
I was in the past, yeah.
Because I wanted to say it's like back from evolution when we were tadpoles. Tadpoles have hiccups, so they don't breathe in water. They
What?
don't swallow. I have to say it right. They don't breathe in water when they try to swallow food or something, or the other way around. That's why they hiccup, and we still have that.
I love that. I love
At
that
least,
so
at
much.
least that's what I'm told. So yeah, these are around the same price with shipping. So these are in the same price class, and you can go up from here like till 400,
Yeah,
500 maybe even. Like it goes to insane prices.
it really does.
But I think this price, like the low ranging price, is definitely worth it. And I don't know how much better a headset of like $400, $500 would be. Because I think a lot of people buy noise canceling for the quality of music because they're almost always also Bluetooth.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't need it for the quality of music, so I was like, this price range is fine for me.
Yes. I remember the first time I tried a $300 set or headphone, and it was by Bose,
Mm-hmm.
Bose,
Yeah, we have that too.
and I'm never sure of how to pronounce it, so I'm always like.
I think it's like that. Yeah,
um, but I tried it in Best Buy, and they turned on a really loud fan after you put the headphones on, and then they
you
told you
don't
to
hear the
take it
fan. Yeah.
off, and it was amazing.
Yeah, I had that in like we have a Dutch store called Media Markt, like which would translate to Media Market, which is like, do you guys have Saturn? Like the no, you don't. That's a German store for all you Germans out there. Um, so it's like I don't know what a Best Buy is. I guess everything a bit,
They
or
sell a
is
lot of
Best Buy?
electronics.
Yeah, so Media Market is like also electronics, it's games, it's music, it's headphones, speakers, all that sort of stuff. So it's like only electronics. And like the guy was helping me, and he turned on the headphones, and my headphones immediately go to noise canceling and it was like the whole store just went away. And at first I was like, whoa, what's happening? Because I couldn't hear anybody. Like it was amazing. And then
Yes.
when I took them off, I was like, whoa, there's so much. Holy crap.
Um, yeah. And I honestly wished at that moment I had $300, which probably would have gone up to like 400 with like um the warranty. But then I scared myself and I'm like I better not wear these out in public when I'm walking because I don't want someone to like walk behind
Yeah.
me and me not know and then like get murdered. Like that is straight up where my
That's a
brain went.
very
I was like,
irrational thought. No, no, but I get what you mean. It's like you kind of hear nothing anymore. That's also kind of scary.
mhm.
But the headphones that I have, the ones from Sony, you can put them on 3 different settings. So you can put them on noise cancelling, you can put them on ambient, and ambient is like they kind of amplify the sounds around you, not to an extent where it is actually irritating, but like you hear everything that's going on, or just off, and then you just have the dampening of the headphones themselves.
Oh,
So
cool.
like the guy was also what he said he had a pair which was not exactly those headphones, but they were from Sony as well. And he said when I go cycling, I put them on ambient so I can hear the traffic around me.
That's that's really nice. I just sent you the exact same uh headset that you sent me, but through our Best Buy, and our
Yeah,
websites
it's a
kind of
little
look
bit
the
of a
same.
different.
Hmm?
Yeah, the Amazon website looks exactly. Yeah, but the ones you sent were 700. I had not, but I guess every Sony is a bit the same.
Mhm. Though
Actually, can't find the exact ones I have on your Amazon,
I like
but
how
they might
different it
also be
is.
going out of the stores because the store where I bought them actually don't have them on their website anymore. So
Oh.
I don't know if you can still get them.
Um, I will say that the ones through Best Buy for people in America, uh, it's $129.99. So you can save $70 because it was $199.99, which is technically $200. But the 2-year Geek Squad product replacement is $29.99. But that's a good price for noise canceling headphones, and they are different than what Nicole sent me. Um,
They're close,
but they're
very
close.
close,
Okay.
very, very close. But I think like everything from Sony in this price range with noise cancelling would be around the same. I think it's design that would be different. And you can look for, if you want to wear them outside, you can look for the setting of ambient. So you don't always have to have the noise cancelling on, like you said, Gabby, too.
That just reminded me, because I don't have the link for what I have. So what I have is I have noise canceling earbuds. Um, and they were $20 at Best Buy. And they are the best things that I have honestly ever bought. They fit my ears well. Um, they're just like regular earbuds, and I am nope, that's definitely not it. Um,
I was also looking for them, but they're around what I can find on Best Buy. It's mostly around the same price class or a little bit lower than the headphones. Yours
oh
were 20 bucks, right?
yeah, and I
So I need
can't
to look
find them
lower.
anymore. I think because I remember the last time, or when I bought my noise canceling headphones, they were the last ones on the shelf.
Oh yeah, so maybe they were in heavy sale.
I think so. I think so because the only one that I can find that's noise canceling in between a $25 to $50 price range is
Yeah, still.
wireless noise canceling in-ear headphones by Tautronics.
Yeah, I see
And
the
that's
same,
50
which are
bucks.
50 bucks, yeah.
Yep.
Which is still a lot cheaper, of course, than the headphones.
Yeah.
Like if this is in your price range, this would be amazing as well, I guess.
It also has like a 3.3 star review out of 5 though, but there are only 16
Yeah,
people who bought it. So take that with a
let's
grain of
see.
salt, I guess.
Let's see what they say. Kind of curious now. Give me the review. Oh, they say the mic is bad. Battery life is short. Yeah, I can imagine because like the earphones, they have to have a battery as well. Because in a headset, it's like you have place for the battery.
Hmm.
Right? Do you need to charge your uh, earphones in some
Mine
way?
aren't wireless. Um, that's the
But
only kicker about mine.
they don't get how do you say that, electricity from the aux, right? Do they?
Right.
I'm not sure.
um,
We're not technical here, gentlemen. We
yeah,
don't know.
I just plug. Yeah, oh wait, the aux. Yeah. Um, I just plug my earbuds into my phone or my computer.
And then they just work.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not wireless, but I'm okay with not having wireless.
Yeah, but I thought maybe you had to charge them as well for some reason.
Thankfully, no.
Yeah, thankfully no.
Um,
Yeah, that's a con, I guess, with the headphones. You have to charge them, but they have an extremely long battery time. I can use them for like a whole week
that's
without having
amazing.
to charge them. Yeah. It depends, of course, on how much you use them.
I'll have to. Yep. I can't wait to buy some.
Yeah, I think they're amazing. Like in the train, for example, because I have to go with the train like every day, and there's so many people, and people are just stuck together. Like it's so full, and just the sound of the train combined with how close people are to me, I just get anxiety. And oh, it's not good. So when I can at least cancel out the noise with my headphones, that already helps.
There you go. Heck yeah. It helps me in my work setting too. Like when it's getting too loud for me, I just put in my earbuds and I don't have to listen to anything, but they already just kind of automatically, like, they don't even have to be plugged in and they
Yeah, same.
cancel out a lot of the noise.
And one more fun thing for people who are stimming a lot out there, people will more often think you are listening to music. So if you're rocking, people won't notice. Or they might notice, but they think you're listening to.
I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. I actually stopped rocking when I was really young, because kids used to make fun of me for it all the time.
Yeah, no, I still do. I had that too. Like as a child, I was of course told. I mean, my parents didn't know. They didn't. I don't even think they knew what autism was. Or maybe they did know, but it was still like a stigma that almost only boys had it, and it presented in a certain way. And now, of course, we know a lot more. So my
Mm-hmm.
mom was really sad. She was like, "Oh, but I never knew." I'm like, "Mom, it's okay. You know now. It's fine. You're good. It's okay." But like, of course, as a child, you're told, "Oh, don't do that," and then you don't. But now I still kind of rock, and people just don't notice because they think I'm listening to music. So it works in that way too.
I know this is like over like audio, so people can't see me, but I'm just like nodding and I'm like, I'm gonna have to try this.
I just do the occasional
Yeah.
just to, and I don't know if that sounds really weird, really weird. Just very used to doing the uh-huh
Yeah.
just to let people know that I'm still listening. But that's also really, really masking because I can also do when I'm not listening. That doesn't mean I'm not listening now. I'm very much listening.
I do that too.
I can do the even when I have no clue what you just said.
Uh-huh.
uh-huh. But a lot of people do this. Don't get me wrong. Like especially neurotypicals can really do this. Like sometimes you talk to someone and you could say, "I just jumped off a building," and they would be like, "Uh-huh."
Yep.
You're like, you're not listening, are you? Which is really funny if you catch someone in that mood. So
Yes. Oh man. Yes. Or like you slip an odd word into your sentence, like
yeah.
bananas or something, and then they're like, yeah, that makes sense. And it's like, what?
What you did not notice? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I know you weren't listening because I said a weird word that totally did not fit in.
Yeah. It's so funny when people don't notice that. They're just like, you did not listen. And what I really like about the headphones is that you can still hear people kind of talking. So when someone would talk directly to you, you would still hear that. It's not like you hear nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, and what I like about the ones I have is you can control them with your right hand. And when you like put your whole right hand on the right side of the headphones, then the noise canceling stops and your music stops. So when someone wants to just put your right hand on the right side and then you can just hear everything.
Whoa.
Also very handy if you want to listen into a conversation, but you don't want people to know you're not. You're like taking off your headphones. You can like kind of sneak in. That's the bad advice. Don't listen to that. Don't snoop in somebody's. private conversation. But sometimes you just hear funny stories on the train. People just talking with each other. Kind of want to listen.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, yeah.
I hear the craziest shit people do.
I'm gonna have to think about that. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I'm just also too scared, and it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna pop in my earbuds, play a game,
Yeah,
maybe.
that's fine too. I mean, of course, but sometimes you just hear a conversation starting, and you're like, "Where is this going? Where is this gonna go?"
Oh my goodness. So many weird things. My boyfriend was walking yesterday on campus, and um he walked by a couple of people who were talking, and they said, "Yeah, he got his princess cake." And
What?
Nathaniel, my boyfriend, said, when he was telling me this, he was like, out of context, that would have been really weird to hear, but his philosophy teacher said that his wife would buy him a princess cake when he turned 50.
Oh, yeah.
And
Then
so,
you know.
yeah, but the thing is that Nathaniel says that normally when people think of a princess cake, they think of like the Disney princesses and stuff. Um,
Yeah,
but it was just a cake with sprinkles on it, like different colors, I think, and like
nice.
I don't know, it must have been colorful enough for him to call it a princess cake.
There's an inside joke between that and
Exactly.
honey, I want a princess cake. What do you mean? I just want it with sparkles and sprinkles and rainbows. It's amazing.
Oh man, frosting sounds good right now.
Yeah, we don't really do frosting.
You don't do frosting?
Yeah, it's more like people use marzipan or like fondant.
Oh, fondant. I want to try fondant.
It's just very very sweet. I like marzipan more. I don't know. Is it? Am I saying that right? Do you know what that is?
I feel like I do.
Yeah, it's. I really. I wanted to describe it as it's the thing you get uh, at Sinterklaas. We have like the Sinterklaas uh, party thing in December. I don't know if you know about this, but it has great controversy. Um, yeah, we're not gonna get into this.
We can save that for another time.
Yeah, it's a whole shit with blackface and stuff. It's not good. the the Netherlands is not all good. Yeah, so it's this would be a block of it, but I don't know if this is descriptive enough. If I can actually copy the picture for you. This looks really weird, actually. Like if you don't know what this is, you will never guess.
No, that is
Yeah,
completely different from what I was thinking.
yeah, yeah. So it's like the same consistency as fondant. You could just roll it out and put it on a cake, but it's less sweet. Like it's made out of almonds.
Ooh, can you type out that name for me?
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
can.
Um,
But I don't know if you guys have it.
oh, like, I wonder if this is how we would pronounce it. Marzipan?
Yeah, I think I that's how I tried to pronounce it, I guess. Marzipan is yeah.
Yeah,
I, d- I don't know.
this is how it's spelled in English.
Oh, it's different, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to try that too. I'm putting that on my list.
And people make all kinds of fun stuff. Like they make fruits and stuff. Like you can buy it in the store. You can buy like packets with like from marzipan, like an orange, small of course, or carrots, or like strawberries.
Oh, so they
Like
have
my
different
grandmother
flavors of
loves
marzipan.
it. No, it's not exactly the flavor. It's just the the way it looks,
Oh, okay.
the shape.
Oh.
So my grandmother is just she loves this. So I just buy her marzipan when I can.
For those listening to this episode, thank you for staying with us while we are off topic, but we are all
We're
learning
very off.
something new, and I encourage this.
Yeah, it's a really different, really different thing than we were going to talk about originally.
Hey, it's been fun though. This is
It's
amazing.
been fun though, and that's what matters.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, so they make kind of shapes of everything. So it is fondant, but it's just less sweet. I think marzipan would be there first, and then fondant.
That's cool. Um, so I know you're like 8 hours ahead of us.
Yep, it's
So,
10 o'clock.
yeah.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
um, but I do also want to say thank you so much for coming on this episode at such short notice.
No problem. Thank you for
Um,
having me.
of course, and I'd love to have you like so much more too.
You want to know about the Netherlands, don't you?
I do.
We have legal cannabis. No, I've never smoked.
We have
Uh,
that now too,
we,
actually.
yeah, in certain states, right? Not all.
I think it's legal in all states now.
Oh,
Colorado, which
that's
is where I'm from, was the first state to legalize marijuana.
nice.
Yeah, and everyone came here to our state.
For all of you Americans who want to do drugs in the Netherlands, the drug quality here is really, really good. So you get really high, really fast, like too fast. So be careful. Like people don't know this, and then they like smoke, and then they just go off the rails, have to go to hospital, maybe even because they just don't know that the quality is that much higher.
Oh my gosh. That is really high.
Yeah, then you get high quality.
No pun intended.
But there was a pun.
There was.
I'm sorry, we went off topic again. Don't smoke, don't do drugs. Yep. Keep
I can agree. Keep your lungs healthy
your lungs healthy.
and your brain.
Yeah, especially your brain. God,
Yes. Yes, you
can you
need those.
imagine
Or you need
having
it.
a
You don't have one.
neurological disorder and then still fucking up your brain?
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh,
No.
we
Like
need
me,
all the
I have
brain cells we
asthma.
have.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
asthma and I don't
that's.
really.
Oh, don't smoke.
Yeah. Like I've had a cigar a few times, but it's spanned out over a few years.
That's fine. I mean, even if you would have a cigar once a year, I don't matter.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
more.
think it would really have as much of an impact as if you had one like
I
almost
think it's
every
more.
day.
Yeah, I think it's more of a daily thing. Like
Yeah.
it's just like with fast food or junk food. Like if you have it a few times a year, that's not bad. But if you have it every day, that's bad.
Also true. Um, so I'm gonna say thank you again. Oh my gosh, this has
I was
been.
trying to stop talking because I keep going off topic.
Don't worry about it. No, this has been amazing. And you know what? I think right now, I think I would love a bonus episode specifically on the Netherlands.
We could do that.
Yay!
Or we could just talk privately, of course, about the if you want to know more.
Oh yeah, we'll talk privately for sure. Um, but yeah, no. Um, it's been amazing having you as my guest, and like I just I've made a new friend, and I'm so happy.
You're so nice.
Well, thank
You're
you.
not nervous anymore now.
Right? It's gone. It's
Yeah, it's gone,
gone.
right? It's gone. Oh,
Um,
people don't know this. We were talking about um, you have made a friend when you're not nervous anymore. So that's for your listeners.
yeah,
Yeah,
and you don't even realize it is also what we've
you
been
don't even
talking about
realize
too. Yeah.
until it's already gone.
Um, so a quick note too is this episode did not have a break. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to put the ad at the end of the video, right before like the credits and everything. However, I wanted to mention again that we have our very own merchandise store, and it's called teespring.com/store/actively autistic, and we have um, towels, phone cases, shirts, canvas prints, tapestry prints, leggings, socks, and a whole bunch of just like that's a majority of our products. I'm working on making the logo better so that way we can turn it into a blanket. Um, we wanted to do a weighted blanket because people like weighted blankets, but I am not that talented. I can't find a place that'll actually do a custom weighted blanket, so that kind of sucks. Um, but yeah.
Could you maybe make like a bag for it?
Oh yeah, we have bags too. We have bags. But make sure to check us out on teespring.com/actively autistic or /store/actively autistic. As always, the link is down in the description. Um, and thank you for joining us today. And
Thank
thank
you,
you again,
everybody,
Nicole.
for listening to our lesson about the Netherlands and our short talk about swimming.
We hope you all have a great day or night, depending on where you are.
That's very true. Good night and day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Hey everyone, Admin G or Gabby here from Actively Autistic. Have any of you been interested in recording your own podcast but were never sure how? I was too until a friend told me about Anchor. If you don't know about Anchor, it's honestly the easiest way to make a podcast. It's free, it has tools that'll allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer, and it even distributes your podcast for you to different platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many, many more. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Once again, that's Anchor, ANCHOR.FM to get started on your own podcast today. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to our podcast. Actively Autistic is directed and produced by me, Gabriella Jade, and co produced by Sava. Original music is created by me as well and can be found on our social media at some point in the future.